Today's recipe is a delicious tea time snack, Khasta Kachori. A good kachori always has a crispy outer cover and it should stay crispy even after many hours of making. That is why the name Khasta, which means crispy or flaky. The filling can be of many different types. The most commonly made filling is with some kind of lentil like urad dal, chana dal or moong dal, or it can be made with green peas. Today we are going to make Moong Dal Khasta Kachori. So first let us take a look at the ingredients. For the filling you will need Moong Dal. This was soaked for about 3 hours in water and all the water has now been drained. Crushed green chilies, oil, Garam Masala, crushed fennel seeds or crushed saunf, Amchur, coriander powder, Hing or Aasafoetida, and salt. For the outer cover, you need Maida or all-purpose flour, oil, some salt, and besides all these ingredients, you will also need oil for deep frying. These are the quantities of the ingredients. Now let us prepare the dough first. To this all-purpose flour, add little salt and now I am going to heat this oil and add to the flour. This oil has now been nicely heated. Now add the hot oil to the all-purpose flour. Mix a little and now use water to knead it into a semi-soft dough. The dough is now ready. Now cover it and keep it aside for some time while we prepare the filling. The first step in preparing the filling is to grind this soaked moong dal coarsely using no or very little water. So for this purpose I am going to use a food processor. Now the moong dal has been coarsely ground. It is very important that we keep the filling dry, and that is why when grinding only minimum water required has to be added. A food processor is best for this purpose, but you can also use an ordinary grinder, but when grinding remember to use only minimum amount of water. Now let us keep this aside for some time. Now heat oil in a pan. Add the hing, green chilies, and the ground moong dal. Mix it around and now add all the other spices: coriander powder, garam masala, crushed fennel seeds or saunf, amchur, and salt. Mix it together nicely and now we have to keep stir frying this, turning it around till the entire mixture becomes completely dry. After stir frying this for nearly 10 minutes, the filling is now completely dry. Now turn off the heat. Allow this filling to cool down for some time. Now I have transferred the filling into a plate so that it will cool quickly. And now let us use the dough and divide this into equal parts, each part being about 2 inches big. Now roll each part between your palms and press to flatten. Now I have divided the dough into 10 equal parts. So similarly I am going to divide the filling into 10 parts. I have divided this roughly into 10 equal parts. And now our filling as well as the dough are ready to make the kachoris. Take one part of the dough and roll it into a slightly bigger circle. Make the edges little thinner because they are going to come up together when you close the kachori. And now place one part of the filling in the center. And then bring it up on all sides. Firmly press the opening at the top and press it firmly. You may roll it just a little bit to make it even. And now the kachori is ready for deep frying. Keep this aside for some time and repeat with the remaining dough and the filling. After all the kachoris have been filled up in this way, they are ready for deep frying. Heat oil in a pan and test the oil temperature by adding a small piece of the dough. If it rises to the surface, it means it is the correct temperature. Now keep the heat on low to medium and then deep fry all the kachoris in small batches. It is very important that you deep fry them on a low heat so that the outer cover is crispy. After about 10 minutes of deep frying, our kachoris are nice golden brown in color. Drain the excess oil and remove them on a paper towel. Serve this delicious crispy and hot kachoris with any kind of chutney like green coriander chutney or sweet tamarind chutney. Although this procedure is a long one, many different steps can be done much in advance, and yet hot and crispy kachoris can be served quickly and at any time. For all the details about this and for many other interesting recipes, please visit my website at uma.kitchen.